apprentice or becoming an employer partner. Email apprenticeships at sfccmo.edu or call 660-596-7135. When you buy a used car, how do you know it hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com. Did you know that over 12,000 people visit the Daum Museum of Contemporary Art each year? The Daum Museum, on the Sedalia campus of State Fair Community College, features 9 exhibition galleries and over 9,000 square feet. You'll find a permanent collection of over 1,500 pieces of art from artists spanning the last 50 years. The museum also features 3 rotating exhibits each year, so you're sure to experience something new, whether it's your first time or your 10th time visiting. Visitors are welcome to embark on self-guided tours or go on an interactive guided tour with museum staff. The Daum Museum is open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m. Admission is always free, and visitors are welcome to make a donation or purchase a membership at the door. For more information, visit daummuseum.org. That's D-A-U-M museum.org. Or you can call 660-530-5888. Come explore the latest at the Daum Museum of Contemporary Art. Attention high schoolers. Do you have what it takes to be a Roadrunner? State Fair Community College is home to 7 sports, including baseball, softball, women and men's soccer, women and men's basketball, and Spirit Squad. And now you could submit your information to be recruited by Roadrunner coaches. Just go to SFCCMORoadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. State Fair is the perfect school to get a great education while continuing your athletic career. That's SFCCMORoadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. Make plans now to be a Roadrunner. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the residence hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com. It's time for State Fair Lady Roadrunner Basketball. Lady Roadrunner Basketball is a sports exclusive of State Fair Community College, Sedalia, Missouri. This webcast and all Roadrunner sports can be found at sfccmoroadrunners.com and on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Now we go courtside with Al McCurdy and the voice of the Lady Roadrunners, David Rohrbach.
Good afternoon, everyone, from the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. It is Lady Roadrunner basketball on a Saturday afternoon. David, we're back alongside. I'm Al McCurdy. Glad to have you along, folks. Continue to fill this arena in, David, on a Saturday afternoon. We're going to have a good crowd here today.
Nice crowd gathered in. It's, like I said, I was starting to fill up. It was a little sparse when we first got here, but the seats are starting to fill up across the way.
State Fair is on a great start in this 2023 campaign. Lady Roadrunners are 10-0 on the season and taking on a very, very good Lady Blue Devil Ball Club from Kansas City, Kansas here this afternoon. We're going to have the starting lineups and our national anthem here momentarily. Our public address announcer today is Matt Borland, and stats by yours truly. Kathy Hemme is in Mississippi this afternoon and last night as well, and so we'll miss Kathy, but we'll do the best we can up here next to David, and we'll see what happens here this afternoon. Lady Roadrunners off to a good season, as we mentioned. They average 81 points per game. They give up only 53. Lady Roadrunners are shooting at 45% from the field, 30% from three. They are a 66% free throw shooting team on the season from the free throw line. Lady Roadrunners give up 16 turnovers per ball game, and they have 16 assists per ball game as well. The Lady Blue Devils are 6-5 on the season. Offensively, they score 66 points per ball game, give up 57. They shoot it pretty well, 41% from the field, 23% from three, 62% from the free throw line. They give up 20 turnovers per ball game and have 12 assists as well. Lady Blue Devils have a outstanding sophomore 5'10" Jada Johnson, who averages 21 points and 7 rebounds per ball game, and they'll be somebody that the Roadrunners will need to take a look at and guard here this afternoon. Now let's pause from the Davis Center, and we'll enjoy our national anthem. And the national anthem from the Davis Center. Let's take a look at the starting lineups as given to the crowd here by Matt Borland at the PA stand. First of all, let's take a look at the 6-5 Lady Blue Devils. Head coach is Martina Mihalovic, and here is her starting lineup. Victoria Jones gets a call, sophomore 5'6" from Kansas City, Missouri, went to Raytown High School, averages 9 points and 4 rebounds per ball game. Jada Johnson, we mentioned her earlier, 5'10" sophomore. She is the big gun, Kansas City, Missouri, Shawnee Mission North graduate, averages 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists per ball game. Kaylin Rogers, a 5'8" sophomore in the starting lineup, averages 8 points, 7 rebounds from Jackson, Tennessee. Samaya Bradley, 6' sophomore from Blue Springs, Missouri, averages 10 points and 6 rebounds per ball game. And Bennett Peck, a freshman 5'7" from Shawnee, Kansas, averages 3 points and a rebound per ball game. The Lady Blue Devils 6-5 on the season. And for Coach Collier in her third year, assistant coach is Grant Hopkins in his second year for the Roadrunners. Starting lineup for the Lady Roadrunners, LaThomas Johnson Nash, a guard freshman 5'8" from Dallas, Texas. Michaela Green, a freshman 5'5" from Cocoa, Florida, averages 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists per ball game. Myra Class, freshman 5'8" from Tipton, Missouri, leading scorer for the Roadrunners, her and Jada Ship both, averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists per ball game. Briar Cox, freshman, forward 6 foot from Tipton, Missouri, averages 6 points and 4 rebounds per ball game. And Madison Johnson, freshman 5'7" from Harrisonville, Missouri. State Fair in the home gray, trimmed out in blue, and the Lady Blue Devils in red. And here's the call with David.
Cox will be in the center circle to jump against Johnson. The ball's in the air. Here we go. We'll do it again as the tip had a problem there, so the referee will toss it again. The Lady Blue Devils will win this tip. Jones will bring it in the front court and set up the offense for the Lady Blue Devils. To Bradley. Bradley looks, spins on Cox, kicks it back out in the corner on the baseline. Back cross court to Jones. Jones will attack. Shot on the way up, no good. That was from Bradley. That was a little long, but the Lady Roadrunners will get possession under the basket for their first opportunity. Green will bring it up against the man-to-man defense. They swing it to Class. Class will get it to Johnson Nash. Back to Green. Green probes on the dribble. Kicks it down low to Cox. Cox will spin it at double team. Try to step through, but she'll get called for a 3-second violation. There were 2 defenders there all of a sudden, and she ran out of places to go.
Yeah, she was caught there. Good defense by KCK right there. And nowhere to go, so 3-second violation for the Lady Roadrunners.
Jones will have it again at the point. Off the double screen. Kick it to Bradley. Free throw line jumper is up. No good. Rebounded by Cox. Cox will kick it down the floor to Myra Class, who will set the offense. They'll swing it across to Johnson. Back to Madison in the corner. Mid-range jumper is up and good. The Lady Roadrunners on the scoreboard, leading 2-0. Jones will have it. Jones will have it again. They'll kick it to Rogers. And a foul will be called on the Lady Roadrunners. I believe Johnson Nash will pick that up. Quick substitution here for Coach Collier. Tanila Marshall will check in the contest for the Lady Roadrunners. KCK with the basketball underneath out of bounds play. Searching. Out high to Peck. Back to Jones to set it up with 15. Kick it back to Jones. Jones will fire the 3 that's short off the front rim. And the Lady Roadrunners will allow it to go out of bounds and get the ball back headed the other way.
According to the stats, the Lady Blue Devils shoot it only 23% from 3, so State Fair may just clog up the inside here today.
Class for 3, it's up a little long. Rebounded by the Lady Blue Devils. They'll bring it with the front court to Jones. Jones with the long outlet pass. They kick it back out to Johnson. Johnson goes to Peck on the elbow. 3-pointer on the way, that's off. Rebounded by the Lady Roadrunners. Both teams struggling a little bit offensively early in the contest. With the pass in low to Cox. Cox had it knocked away by the Lady Blue Devils. Will race the other way with Johnson. She'll lay it up and good. It's 2 points apiece with 7:34 remaining in the first quarter. Marshall at the top of the key. She'll get it to Johnson. There's a foul away from the ball called on. Let's see who they. Let's see if they get here. It'll be on KCK. We'll see. We'll see Jada Ship in the contest for the Lady Roadrunners. There was also a substitution for KCK that we'll get as soon as we can here. The Lady Roadrunners will inbound it. Try to kick it down low to Ship. That ball was knocked away by Rogers. The Lady Roadrunners will enter it again. 18 on the shot clock this time. Johnson will trigger it. Johnson goes in low for Marshall. Marshall spins, tries to get it back to Jada Ship, but she walked in the process.
It's really tough down in the lane. Already a couple of turnovers as the Lady Roadrunners try to get something done in the middle.
Jones will be at the controls for KCK, as she'll be at the point for most of the game. Peck on the near wing. She comes off a screen. Johnson surveys. Have to know where she is at all times. Johnson breaks down the dribble, gives it off to Jones. Peck with shot clock running down. Back to Jones. Will fire the jumper up. No good. Rebounded by Jada Ship and the Lady Roadrunners. Class will bring it to front court against the sagging man-to-man defense. Class goes all the way. The layup is up, good, and a foul.
Yeah, that's where Myra just kind of takes things upon herself to get something going on. State Fair's been a little stagnant on the offensive end. So Class takes it in, gets an and one, goes to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
Substitution for KCK. That is number 5, Sarah Comas. Class to finish the three-point play. The free throw is missed, but chased down by Marshall. Marshall will lose it out of bounds. Last off, Lady Roadrunners will be Lady Blue Devil basketball. Jones again at the controls. KCK likes to shoot the ball from the three-point arc, and they run a lot of sets. Rogers at the top of the key. She'll have it to Comas. To Dukes. They run a little weave action. They'll get Jada Johnson for offensive foul on Dukes. We see that call about three times a game, Al.
Yeah, illegal screen and just not enough room to get the screen done, so they get too tight.
They jumped it into Jada, but Jada tried to go to the basket. She was fouled. That'll be a foul on Rogers. Already the 14th foul on KCK. And we'll see Jalen Schmaltz into the game for the Lady Blue Devils as they've gone into the bench early. Now our officials are having a conference about something.
I think they were double checking the shot clock. It's at 24.
Johnson to inbound it. Class goes off a screen, mid-range jumper up, no good. Johnson will corral the offensive rebound, but she ran out of real estate and dribbled on the baseline. KCK basketball back with Victoria Jones to Dukes on the near elbow. Back to Johnson, have to know where she is at all times. Spinning in the lane. It's taken away by the Lady Roadrunners. Class will run up the floor with it to Johnson, to Class. They try to get it in the post, but the pass was a little bit too short. Class will save it to Johnson. Marshall looks. Long two is up, no good. Rebounded by Jones. She'll race up the floor with it. Long pass to Johnson. A three in the corner for Johnson is up, no good. Rebounded by Ship. Jada tried to win the battle low, and they'll call the jump ball as two players were tied up for it under the basket.
Yeah, Jada provides a lot of strength and size in the paint area and advantage that way. And so State Fair gets the possession arrow and the basketball and up by 2.
KG will handle the point guarding duties of strip to Johnson. Johnson will attack. Kick it out to Marshall. The jumper's up, no good. Rebounded by Shipper. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. She collected it, but there was a foul on the rebound called on the Lady Roadrunners. They'll go on Marshall her first, team second. Dukes to inbound it for the Lady Blue Devils. We'll have another substitution for the Lady Roadrunners. Will be Kayla Sullivan. I think the Lady Roadrunners have a depth advantage now that Coach Collier and the coaching staff are going to use for the entire game.
Yeah, we'll see that, especially get down to crunch time in the fourth quarter, be a factor.
Johnson off a screen. She'll fire the long two. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Myra Class. Class has it on the gallop. She had Sullivan ahead, but couldn't get it to her. Now she'll find Sullivan for the three-point shot, but she ran out of real estate on the sideline. Now we see that often too.
Yeah, at least once a ball game. But once again, I'm impressed with the playmaking of Myra Class because things seem to be, excuse me, a little bit stagnant on the offensive end, and she has the mind to get things rolling offensively.
Johnson to Dukes. Dukes will attack on Sullivan. Leave it for Schmaltz. The short jumper is up and good. Nikayla Green will bring it across the timeline against the defense. Find Myra Class again on the weave to Johnson. To Class. They go down low on the post to Ship. Ship is double teamed. She'll throw up a shot. No good, but she's fouled and will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, State Fair continue to pound it inside, and with a short bench that might be effective in the foul category. Already 5 team fouls against KCK here in the first 6 minutes of this ball game.
Quincinia Jackson's at the scores table for the Lady Roadrunners. She'll replace Ship after the free throws. The first free throw is up and no good. Jada will have one more.
Jada is a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Sophomore, 6'1" out of Dallas, Texas for State Fair.
Jada's second opportunity is up and good. Samaya Bradley back in the game for KCK along with State Fair's Quincinia Jackson. Jones will bring it up against the man-to-man defense for the Lady Roadrunners. Off a screen. Jada Johnson drilling around with it, being watched by Johnson. Jones has it. They'll dump it in the post, kick it back up other side. Good ball movement by KCK. Will draw the foul on Myra Class. The third team foul of the Lady Roadrunners, first for Class of the game. KCK will inbound it with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. They'll go out high for Johnson. She'll set things and survey the Lady Roadrunners defense. Off a screen from Bradley. Kick in the corner on the baseline. Back to Bradley. Bradley will attack. The shot is up. No good. But they're going to get Q for a little bit too much contact on the way to the basket.
State Fair is deep in the post area on their bench as well. And Q Jackson coming off the bench is really huge. That time they went right after Q. A foul on her. And to the free throw line is Samaya Bradley.
Bradley's first free throw opportunity is long. She'll have one more.
Bradley's a 6-foot sophomore from Blue Springs, Missouri.
The second from Bradley is up and good. Jada Ship will come back into the contest along with Miller, who's making her first appearance for the Lady Roadrunners. You can see the rotation beginning to be established by the coaching staff. KG at the point to Madison Johnson. Back to KG. Down low for Sullivan. The spinning, floating shot is up and good.
The extra pass was big right there, and Sullivan is tough in the lane. She's got her first 2.
Dukes will have it. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson will give it to Sarah Comas. In the corner to Jones. Back to Dukes. And I think they're going to get KG for the blocking foul as she tried to draw the charge.
State Fair thought maybe there might have been a charge that time on Dukes as she was backing her way in uncontrollable. But they do give the foul to State Fair's KG, and that is the 5th team foul against the Roadrunners here with 2:59 to go.
Duke's free throw is up and good. Kamora McClure will make her first appearance for the Lady Roadrunners today. The second free throw is up and good. 7 apiece with 2:59 remaining in the first quarter.
Low scoring affair. It really tides well for KCK. That'd be their kind of ball game.
Johnson at the top of the key. She'll go in the corner to Sullivan. Sullivan will fire the deep three. Rolls around and falls in.
That's huge. Get the post player to knock him down from beyond the arc. That's big.
Jones on the back cut to Johnson. That shot is up and good. Good use of the backdoor play there by KCK. A long lead pass for Jada Ship, but Ship couldn't bring it under control without moving the pivot foot.
A lot of times in the transition game, you're gonna pick up a few turnovers. State Fair is really effective though when they can run the ball.
Caitlin Rogers back in for KCK. To Jones at the point. To Bradley. Bradley surveys. Bradley goes one-on-one against Jada Ship, and Ship will pick up the foul for the contact. Her first. A lot of free throws being shot in the opening period here, Al.
Yeah, Coach Collier not happy at all. That's the second foul on State Fair where it appeared from her standpoint that it was a charge on the other club, but that's the official called it, and back to the free throw line is KCK.
Bradley's first is up and good. She'll have one more with the game tied at 10. Second shot gets a kind bounce off the rim and in. KCK leads for the first time in the contest, 11-10. Johnson, mid-range jumper. Sullivan open again. Sullivan has that one roll around and come out. Jones will grab the rebound and race the other way with it. To Kamas. On the wing back to Jones. Jones will fire the deep three off the window and good.
Well, State Fair rattled in and out from three. That one banked off the glass, and all of a sudden a 4-point lead for the Lady Blue Devils.
Miller with it on the near wing. She'll get a screen from Cox. Miller will dip it off McClure, but McClure's called for the travel before she can get the shot off.
She took a little hop, skip, and a jump to set up her 3-point attempt. That is turnover number 6 for State Fair.
And not a lot of pressure being applied, so I'm sure that's too many turnovers for Coach Collier's liking. Jones will have it against the point as the Lady Roadrunners in a little 1-2-2 zone, it kind of looks like. On the post to Bradley. Bradley steps between the defenders and scores.
Yeah, Bradley's tough in the post. Averages 10 points per game. She has 5 here.
McClure will attack. The mid-range jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Jada Johnson, the layup is up and no good. Picked up by McClure. McClure will race the other way with it. She spins, takes on the defender, and scores, and she'll have opportunity to go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, just keep attacking the basket, and that time McClure did. And Kimura averages 7 points per game out of Austin, Texas, to the free throw line, where she is 100% free throw shooter on the season.
Jones will pick up that foul, her first. And she's still 100% free throw shooter. She knocks that one down to cut the deficit to 3. Jones will settle things in the offensive end for KCK and set it up. She has a screen from Small. She'll go around it. Kaylin Rogers is open. Back down deep to Schmaltz. To Jones. Jones will attack. Missed the layup, but she was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 more.
Well, a nice fake and a good penetration to the rack that time. And back to the free throw line, Jones. Jones is a 48% free throw shooter on the season, but you never know. She's got 3 points on the ball game.
That free throw from Jones hits the front rim and bounces off. She'll have 1 more. 21.4 seconds remaining in the opening period.
KCK's 3 out of 7 as a team from the stripe here in the first quarter.
The second shot is up and also no good. Offensive rebound pulled away by Rogers. No, the clock failed to start. Rogers will knock it down. The KCK bench is less than thrilled with the fact the clock didn't start. Our officials will have a conference just on the Lady Roadrunner side in mid-court. There's about a half a second difference between the game and shot clock as we stand. Now it'll go down to 16.5. There. 16 on the shot clock.
Just about a wash, isn't it?
Still a half a second difference. KCK will inbound it. They'll go to Jones. Now the shot clock is off. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6, 5. The shot is short. Rebounded by the Lady Blue Devils. The 3-point shot from Schmaltz in desperation is off. And KCK will end the first quarter with a 16-13 advantage.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
1 quarter in the books, and Kansas City, Kansas leads State Fair 16-13. State Fair with 6 turnovers in that first quarter, and only 3 for the Lady Blue Devils. Leading scorer for KCK is Jada Johnson on the season, averages 21 per game. She's been held to 4 in that first quarter. And we'll see what State Fair can do here in the second. Here's David.
KCK will inbound it with Rogers down in front of us from the mid-court stripe. To Jones at the point. She'll run the point. Victoria Jones goes off the double screen. Rogers attacks, steps through 2 defenders and lays it up and good. We're seeing a lot of that from Kaylin Rogers now when she gets to the high post. She's able to create. McClure will spin. The mid-range floating jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Q. Q will kick it out. Another floating jumper is up off the window and good from McClure. KCK will kick it on the wing to Jones. Jones is open for the long 2 that's up, no good. Rebounded by Quincinia Jackson. McClure gallops into the front court with it. She'll hand it off to Miller. To Johnson. Back to McClure. McClure will set and fire the 3. That's short, rebounded by Q Jackson. Shot up and good.
Yeah, she makes a big difference in the ball game. Came in earlier, got a quick foul. Coach Collier took her out. Now back in, making a difference.
KCK will have it again. Johnson will have it on the elbow. Kick it out to Jones, has got the open three, but she backs it out instead. Jones will attack. Dump it to Schmaltz on the wing. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by KCK. And the traveling violation on KCK's Jada Johnson as she went to set up for the three, but she shuffled the feet. Bradley back in for KCK. Johnson Nash in for the Lady Roadrunners.
Victoria Jones with that offensive board, but then shuffled her feet. Little gal, 5'6", she's already got 3 rebounds in this ball game.
Kamora McClure will go against the sagging defense of KCK. McClure on the near wing. Miller will fire the deep three that's up and no good. Rebounded by Johnson, she'll pull it out, and the Lady Roadrunners will reset it with 20 on the shot clock. McClure will pitch it to LT. LT's floating jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson to Jones in the forecourt. Back to Johnson as they play catch with it. Back to Jones. Jones will attack. The floating jumper is up and the pin ball's in.
Jones now with 5 points. Nice play as the Lady Blue Devils do a great job of penetrating to the rack.
McClure attacks. She'll step the defender, kick it out to Miller. Back to McClure. Jackson being defended by 2 defenders on the post to Johnson. She's got an open lane. The floating jumper was too long. They'll get it to Samaya Bradley. Bradley one-on-one with Johnson. Jackson will win that battle, and the Lady Roadrunners will rebound the basketball and head the other way with it. Johnson Nash with a nice dribble move. Shot's up, no good, but Quincinia Jackson has the rebound, and she'll stick it back up and good.
Jackson already in limited time, 4 points and 5 rebounds. State Fair within 1.
KCK will set the offense up with Jones here on the logo at midcourt. Setter Thomas will have it on the far elbow. Deep on the wing to Bradley. She'll try to attack Quincinia. I'll kick it back out. Bradley shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Roadrunners as they'll run the other way, and LT runs to the defense and lays it in. KCK backs it out. They'll set it up to Bradley. Bradley, Q's giving her all kinds of space. Penetration. The shot from Johnson spins out. Oh, we have a foul. It'll be Lady Roadrunner basketball. More substitutions going both ways. Rojas Narvaez will check in, along with Jada Ship, as Q will have a seat. She'll get a nice hand from the bench and the fans in attendance.
Yeah, Spot on the floor limited time, and she's been a big impact, especially in the post.
McClure will attack once again. McClure will go to the rack. She's fouled. And they'll send McClure to the, it'll be inbounded. They'll call the foul on the floor. Rojas Narvaez is looking for options. She'll just dump it to Jada Ship, who will score. That's always a good option. I'll get the ball to Jada whenever possible, that close to the basket.
Yeah, she's so physical. She can really control the post area with just arranging her body, and she does a great job of that.
Samaya Bradley will spin. That shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jada Ship as Jada took it away from a KCK player. Kamora McClure will race the other way with it. McClure free throw line fadeaway jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Bradley to Thomas. As the Lady Blue Devils will go the other way with it. We'll have a timeout called by KCK. The Lady Roadrunners lead 23-20 with 4:56 remaining in the second quarter.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients and the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
4 minutes and 56 seconds left in this second period. And the Lady Roadrunners, who trailed it 16-13 at the end of the first quarter, still trail it at one time, but now up by 3 as we continue this second quarter here at the Davis Center.
Sarah Kamas will receive the inbound pass to set the KCK offense after the quick timeout from KCK. Johnson back to Kamas, she'll attack. Spin, go the other way with it. Stolen away by Miller. Miller has a one-on-one peck. She'll give it to Rojas Narvaez. Will step between defenders, throw up a floating layup that's up, no good. Rebounded by Ship, missed. Rebounded by LJ, that shot is also missed. And the Lady Roadrunners had an opportunity, but couldn't get anything out of that possession now.
Yeah, just point blank shots. Those will kill you over the course of the entire ball game. State Fair doing a good job though on the offensive boards here in this first half.
Bradley and Jones are in for KCK. Rojas Narvaez will inbound it right in front of the KCK bench. To KG. KG will go around the screen, fade back for the 3 up, no good. LT had it, lost it out of bounds, and she went for the offensive rebound. It'll be KCK basketball. Dukes to inbound. She'll toss it to Jones. Jones will bring it up the floor. To Peck. Peck off a couple screens to Bradley. Bradley mid-range jumper is up and off. Rebounded by Miller. Miller will bring it the other way. Give it to KG. KG will attack. The foul will be called on the floor, but good attack by Nikayla.
Alexis Dukes will pick up her second personal foul, second team foul here in the second quarter. And a couple more fresh legs out there for the Lady Roadrunners with 3:43 to go.
Marshall and Myra Class come in. They'll inbound it to KG. KG's got the side open if she wants it. Rojas Narvaez will attack. She'll spin, dribble, kick it back out to Marshall, to Ship. Rebounded. A Lady Roadrunner slipped on the way up, but Jada Johnson will have a long pass for the layup that's up and good. Unfortunate slip there for the Lady Roadrunners.
Yeah, a costly turnover as the Lady Blue Devils got into transition real quick there, made it a 1-point ball game.
They tried to throw it into Ship, but it's turned over as Bradley picked off the pass to Jones. Jones will attack to Peck. In the corner to Johnson. Johnson surveying. She has it taken away by Jada Ship. Jada Ship is bringing the ball up all by herself. And she'll be called for an offensive foul. I don't think Coach Collier's either not thrilled with the decision making or the call. I can't tell what she has on her mind. She's not unhappy with something.
I think the official was looking at the fact that Jada was a little bit out of control rather than the defender having set. Jada gets the second personal foul here.
She'll be replaced on the floor as KCK sets it to Peck. to Jones. KCK lost it out of bounds. It's turned over back to the Lady Roadrunners. Coach Mahalovic isn't very happy with that decision.
Both officials disagreed. And then they talked to the third guy, and they say it's the State Fair basketball.
The KCK coach is still not very happy.
Well, the official right in front of her says it was her ball. But it goes the other way here.
Myra Class with it on the near wing. Class will go against Peck. Spinning dribble. Up to the top of the key. And they'll call a traveling violation on Marshall.
State Fair now, David, with 9 turnovers in this first half.
Well, that's improved a little bit because I think they had 6 in the first quarter, so we've held the number down slightly.
There you go.
But I'm sure still too many for Coach Collar's liking. Jones will attack and lay it up and good. And KCK will jump back in front by 1.
Good ball game here at the Davis Center.
Hand off to Class. Class had a little trouble coming up with it, but she gets it back to Marshall. Marshall shots up, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson they'll reset the offense. That time they get a blocking foul on Thomas as Kamor McClure attacked.
Very, very physical on both ends of the floor. Both teams like to fake the shot and then drive. David, you get that, you get a lot of fouls. A lot of people hit the floor, and very physical ball game here.
Now 2 of our officials are having another conversation as the third official is about to put the ball in play. Now we're set. Now Johnson has the ball, and here we go. Q will receive the inbounds pass. Johnson back to McClure. McClure will call the play out high. 9 on the shot clock. Shot clock running down. McClure will kick it out to Myra Class. Myra Class will bang the big 3.
Yeah, and with two hands right in her face. Big 3 as the clock was winding down.
KCK will reset it with Jones. Jones spin dribbles out to Sarah Thomas. She'll fire the 3 that's up. Rolled around and almost came out, but stayed in. Kamora McClure will walk in the front court. Coach Collier would like a little more pace. Back to Myra. Myra's open. The bank's open on Saturday, and Class has hit 2 3-point shots in a row.
Yeah, that's 6 big points for her.
Back on the other end, Bradley will lay it up for KCK. I would attempt to find Class on this possession again if I were calling plays for the Lady Roadrunners. We'll see what happens. In the corner, Marshall at the top of the key. Class will head to the top of the key with it. Class will attack, step between defenders, draw the foul, and get herself to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's amazing how Myra can just sense the fact that something needs to happen offensively, and so she takes it upon herself. This time she drives in, didn't really have a shot, but she draws the foul. And from the free throw line, Myra Class is 64% on the season.
The first free throw is up and no good. Coach Collier always talks about how Myra is built for big shots in big situations. The second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Johnson. KCK will have the last opportunity if they choose, with Jones at the logo off the screen. Johnson to the free throw line jumper, up and good. As time expires, KCK will take a 31-29 lead into halftime.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
The Learning Force at State Fair Community College offers a wide variety of community education this semester. From leadership training to small business development or even yoga or photography, the Learning Force is a great way to develop your skills even if you aren't looking for a degree. For more information, email the Learning Force at sfccmo.edu or call 660-530-5822.
Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmo.roadrunners.com.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Did you know that State Fair Community College offers 12 different online degree and certificate programs? Taking online courses from State Fair is a great option for anyone wishing to complete an Associates of Arts program to transfer to a four-year school. SFCC also offers online associate degree programs in business management, health information technology, and multiple other health-related fields. Certificate programs for medical coding, pharmacy technician, and other fields are available too. If you or someone you know may be interested in online courses at State Fair, visit sfccmo.edu and click Academics, then SFCC Online. It's never been easier to be a Roadrunner with online degree and certificate programs at State Fair Community College. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the residence hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
Back in the Davis Center, we're at halftime, and the Lady Blue Devils from Kansas City, Kansas Community College on top 31-29, as this has been a great ball game here in the first half of play. Let's take a look at some very unofficial stats that we have here. State Fair is leading in the rebounding category 18-11 in the first half of play. State Fair is led in scoring by Myra Classes, 8 points. She has a couple of three balls that came late in the second quarter to give her those 8 points. Meanwhile, 5 points for Kayla Sullivan. She had a three from the corner, and also 5 points for Kamora McClure in that first half of play. Q Jackson came off the bench, limited time. She has 4 points and 6 rebounds in that first half of play. And for the Lady Blue Devils, led in scoring by Jada Johnson's 8 points in the first half, 7 for Samaya Bradley, 7 also for Victoria Jones in that first half of play. We mentioned the 11 boards in the first half. Only 5 turnovers for the Lady Blue Devils in the first half. Coming into this afternoon's ball game, Kansas City, Kansas averages 20 turnovers per ball game, only 5 for them in the first half of play. State Fair, meanwhile, with 9 turnovers. And so it's been back and forth, David, a lot of lead changes. And State Fair had a 5-point deficit. That's the biggest lead for KCK in the ball game here this afternoon. And other than that, it's been back and forth here all day.
Yeah, it is. It has. Well, the Lady Roadrunners having themselves a problem with their keeping their turnovers under control, which I would assume is something that's being addressed in the State Fair locker room as we speak. They also need to keep the Lady Blue Devils out of the paint, as they seem to be driving, getting a lot of things going as far as at the basket and jump shots as well.
We mentioned the leading scorer for the Lady Blue Devils is Jada Johnson. She had a career ball game against North Central Community College earlier this week, and she scored 36 points, had 10 rebounds in that ball game. So a career ball game for her. She is somebody that State Fair has been double teaming on occasion in that first half of play. And her, as well as Rogers and Bradley, all three like to drive it to the basket, David, and that's where some offensive boards, if they can get those, then it's going to be double threat for them offensively. State Fair, though, has done a good job on the board so far in this first half.
I would be surprised if the Lady Roadrunners didn't come out and apply some more pressure. As we talked about turnovers, KCK is averaging on the game, so on the season so far. Put a little pressure on them, make them handle the ball, and maybe create some easy offensive opportunities for yourself. Because the Lady Roadrunners are kind of struggling offensively a little bit, as we talked about, to get something going. Myra Class bailed them out on a couple of occasions with just big three-point shots with a couple hands in her face.
Yeah, Myra's good about sensing the fact that something needs to happen offensively, and either will shoot it from the outside if she has the opportunity, great outside shooter, or go ahead and penetrate and try for the basket in close, or at least get fouled. But Q Jackson had a good first half in a limited time, didn't she?
Yeah, Q is a solid post player, and it's nice to be able to bring her off the bench because you have so many other options for the Lady Roadrunners, and you can allow her to kind of come off the bench, and she's still coming back off that knee injury a little bit. That allows you to spot her minutes as you need her throughout the game.
So State Fair trails at 31-29. We're at the break, and we'll have more stats and so forth. The Lady Blue Devils are back out on the floor getting ready to shoot around. The Lady Roadrunners still in the locker room. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the third quarter, and we'll be right back. State Fair trails 31-29.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
There are more ways than ever to get that certificate, associate's degree, or professional credential that you've always wanted. The Fast Track Workforce Incentive Grant is a new financial aid program for those 25 and over without a bachelor's degree that make under $40,000 a year. From degrees in nursing, agriculture, and computer science to professional certificates in welding, medical coding, and dental hygiene, there are over 50 areas of study to choose from. To see if the Fast Track Incentive Grant Program works for you, contact the SFCC Admissions Office at 660-530-5833. That's the SFCC Admissions Office in Sedalia at 660-530-5833. Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmo.roadrunners.com. Whatever your career choice, State Fair Community College has a program that's right for you. Are you still undecided? Elective courses let you explore different majors while you adjust to college life. Whether you want to get a job as soon as possible or a bachelor's degree, State Fair has great programs and options. Many of our Associate of Applied Science programs emphasize technical courses so you can get career training in just 2 years. Or, if your goal is a bachelor's degree, our associate's degree programs will give you first-rate fundamentals for a transfer to a 4-year college. Learn more about each of our certificates, degrees, and areas of study at sfccmo.edu.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmo.roadrunners.com.
And we're back at the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College in Sedalia, Missouri. Glad to have you along, folks, on a Saturday afternoon. We've got a great ball game going on. Lady Roadrunners trailed it at the end of the first quarter, 16-13. And in the second quarter, State Fair was again outscored by 2. And so it's a 31-29 lead for KCK here at halftime. Just moments away from the throw-in in the second half. State Fair's led in scoring by Myra Class's 8 points, has a couple of triples on the afternoon. And Jada Johnson for the Lady Blue Devils with 8 points as well. State Fair has a 7-rebound advantage here at halftime, and we'll see how that goes. State Fair, though, with 9 turnovers in that first half of play. So, David, your Coach Collier, what did you talk about at halftime?
The first thing is you've got to keep them out of the lane because they're getting a lot of points off their drives, or they're pulling up and shooting on a mid-range jumper. And the second thing is you have to know where Jada Johnson is at all times because she is capable of scoring from any point on the floor.
She's way below her average so far, but the second half will tell the tale. And we've always said that the first few minutes in the third quarter is crucial. We'll see what happens.
The Lady Roadrunners will get the first crack at it as the half starts with Thomas Johnson Nash with the inbounds pass. Myra Class for the three is short, and that's just a little off. I like the play call there, just maybe a little too deep for Myra, which is challenging, but
Looked like maybe the ball slipped and she shot it off the heel of her hand. Hard to get touched that way, though.
Lady Roadrunners come out in a man-to-man defense. Peck on the near wing. Back to Johnson. Johnson gets Green. And a tag, give it to Jones. Jones against KG, 5 on the shot clock. Jones is open for the mid-range jumper, and we had a defender get caught on the screen there, Allen. Left Jones open for the open jump shot.
9 points for Jones already.
We have a foul in low, a holding foul. It'll go on number 15. That'll be Bradley, her second. First team foul at the half. Q tried to go up high, but she couldn't get up high enough to save the inbounds pass. Another turnover on the Lady Roadrunners. That's another area of concern from the first half out. Turnover situation.
Yeah. Some of those are unforced, so you got to watch those.
Jones. Peck at the top of the key. Bradley will work in that mid-range area again where she did so much damage in the first half to Jones. Jones off the dribble. Back to Bradley. The short shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Jackson. KG will race into the front court with it. The Lady Roadrunners will kick it to Class at the free throw line. Back to KG. They're looking inside. Can't get it. Johnson mid-range jumpers up. No good. Another rebound for KCK. Jones will find Peck in the corner. Jones will get it back to reset the offense. Go off a screen, the layup is up. No good off the underneath side of the rim. KCK wanted a foul, none called. A pass was knocked out of bounds by KCK. And both teams not getting much going out of the locker room, Al.
Yeah, just a little rough on the edges coming out of the locker room. And the unforced errors on State Fair has really got to be bothering Coach Collier at this point.
Johnson to inbound for Lady Roadrunners. Nice look inside for Class off the rim, no good. But Johnson will race in, pick up the offensive rebound, and score.
That's a big board right there.
Nice second effort. Lady Roadrunners need to stop on this end of the floor right here now. Off the double screen from Jones. Kick it back out to Dukes. Johnson, free throw line, goes between her legs. Kicks it back out to Dukes. A skip pass to Jones. Jones have the open mid-range jumper up, no good. Knocked out of bounds by KCK. Possession goes to State Fair. And KCK's been able to create a lot of second shot opportunities.
Yeah, they're very, very aggressive offensively and very tough in the lane.
KG will attack. Would go for the layup. Up, no good, but she's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. I think Michaela just decided to go to the rack on that opportunity, Al.
Yeah, I think the State Fair is a little hesitant on shooting the three here tonight or this afternoon, so they are faking that and they're driving to the lane. And another foul on the inside into the free throw line will be another Roadrunner with 7:18 left.
The first shot is up, no good. That's the third foul on Jones. That's a big foul on the starting point guard for the Lady Blue Devils. Michaela's second free throw spins up and good. The Lady Roadrunners trim deficit at 2. Jones is still out there with 3 fouls. Johnson surveys. Back to Jones. They play catch with it. Hand it off to Comas. Comas at the top of the key to Jones with a shot clock running down. Jones off a screen. Nice back cut for Johnson. The shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson Nash. He'll bring it the other way to Johnson. Kick it out to Class. Down and low to Q Jackson. Q up with it, no good. Rebounded by Schmaltz. And Jones will run the other way for KCK. The pass was just a little bit too tall for Sarah Comas. A turnover for the Lady Blue Devils, and the Lady Roadrunners will get it right back.
Just a tough shot for Q Jackson that rolled around, didn't go in moments ago. But she's doing a great job already. 8 rebounds this afternoon.
Bradley and Rogers back in for KCK. Michaela Green will run the point to Johnson for the Lady Roadrunners. To Class. To Johnson. They tried to get into Q, but Rogers picked off the pass. KCK will bring it the other way into the mid-range area for Rogers, and she thought the KCK player was going to wing, but Johnson decided to go back door. A little miscommunication there for the Lady Blue Devils. Michaela Green will work against the man-to-man defense. Johnson has a lane. She'll attack the lane. The layup is up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Roadrunners. LT was tied up by KCK down there. They were battling for the loose ball. Peck back in for the Blue Devils.
So far for State Fair, it's just missed shots from point-blank range and then unforced turnovers. Those need to be cleaned up here this afternoon.
Thomas at the point to Peck. Johnson open in the corner, and the three is up and good. And we talked about how you have to know where she is at all times. You can't leave her open.
She may get hot in the second half here. 11 points for her now.
The Lady Roadrunner will set it up. Call the play with 18 on shot clock. Michaela Green being pushed around by Comas. She maintains the dribble. Johnson goes up. She thought she was fouled, no call, and they battle for it. And the possession arrow goes back to State Fair with only 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, both teams a little bit out of control here, David, and fighting hard, but State Fair having a tough time getting into their offensive flow here in the second half.
Jada Ship will come back in. She had a nice first half. Only 6 to work with on the shot clock for the Lady Roadrunners with 5:07 left on the third quarter game clock. KG will step into the jump shot that's up, no good. Rebounded by LT. She'll kick it back out to Madison Johnson. They'll leave it again. Leave it again for Kamora McClure. The shot is up and good. That'll get the bench a little excited. That's Johnson Nash, I'm sorry. Lady Roadrunners need to get a little momentum going here. Off the three-point basket. Bradley in the mid-range against Ship. Spinning, the shot is up and good. Nice move by Samara Bradley there.
9 points for her here in this ball game. Nice spinning move.
KG with it. As they try to dump at the post, it was taken away by KCK. Back out there with it is KCK at the point to Peck. Peck will dribble with it. Off a screen to Comas, back to Peck. Back to Rogers. Rogers attacks the paint, and she gets called. The Lady Roadrunners will pick up a blocking foul. Nice move there by Rogers to create the contact. There's Michaela Green will pick that up her second. The Lady Roadrunners are struggling to get anything going offensively, like you said, Al.
Only scoring 6 points so far in the first 6 minutes of this third quarter.
Rogers to the free throw line, prepare.
Rogers is a 62% free throw shooter.
That one rolls around off the rim and spins in. Rogers is up and good again for a second free throw. We'll see what the Lady Roadrunners can do on this offensive possession. Jada Ship at the high post. She'll kick it out to Madison Johnson. Johnson got the pass to McClure. McClure spins in the lane and knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, save the offensive possession that way with a nice spinning move. 7 points for Marshall.
Thomas will bring it to the elbow. Jada Johnson surveys, looks, goes off the screen. Johnson steps back, takes a three up, no good. Rebounded by McClure. She'll race the other way with it. McClure sets the offense to Class. Class will go the other way. McClure surveys, skip pass to Johnson. The short jumper's up, no good. Offensive rebound by Ship. Ship lost it on the way up, but she was fouled. And the Lady Roadrunners have another crack at it. Thomas will pick up the foul her second. It'll be the Lady Roadrunners to trigger it on the inbound with Class to McClure. McClure thought about it. She'll take it this time. Didn't knock it down. It's knocked in the backcourt for Class. Class will race back to pick it up with 19 on the shot clock. Class will go against Peck to McClure. McClure spin dribble. One dribble for Johnson Nash. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jada Ship. The shot's no good, but the foul on the floor is Jada continuing to do good work on the inside there. Already the fourth team foul for the Lady Blue Devils. And the third on Samara Bradley. That's 2 players for the Lady Blue Devils with 3 fouls apiece.
Jada Ship now with 7 rebounds in this ball game.
Ship will catch the inbounds pass, hand it off to Johnson. Johnson, the shot is up, no good, and she'll get called for the offensive foul over the back, just trying to make up for the missed shot. Too much aggressiveness there.
The State Fair really having tough luck shooting in this third quarter. And that plus, especially the close-in shots, David, that just didn't go in for him. That's hopefully won't kill him here this afternoon.
Schmaltz at the high post. They'll dump it into Caitlin Rogers, and Rogers will go up and score. Kamora at the point. McClure spins, throws up the running fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Jones will race the other way with it. Thomas kicks it back out to Jones. Jones breakdown dribble, kicks out in the corner to Rogers. Rogers on the baseline. The shot was denied by Johnson Nash. Kamora McClure will gallop into the front court with it. Looking for room to Class. Class on the spin move. Leaves it for Jada Ship with a nice short jumper.
That's a great assist by Class. 5 points for Jada Ship in this ball game, and give a lot of credit to Myra on that dish right there.
Jones with a logo against Kamora McClure. To Sarah Thomas on the wing. To Schmaltz at the top of the key. Thomas again, she thought about the three. Will drive, kick it back out. The three's on the way from Jones. Up, no good. Rebounded by LT to McClure. Hook pass out to Johnson. Back out to Class. They kick it around to Johnson. They leave McClure open in the corner. She splashes home.
That's her second 3 ball here this afternoon. That's huge. Now we got us the ball game. We're tied here with 32 seconds to go.
Jones will operate on the perimeter again. Johnson has to know where she is all the time. Johnson on Johnson this time. In the post. KCK shots up, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. 2 Lady Roadrunners hit the floor. And possession will We'll stay as Duke checks back in. Coach Collier wasn't thrilled with that call with 10.1 seconds left. Marshall and Green back in the contest. It'll be KCK ball with 10.1. They inbound it to Jones. Jones will work from the top of the key off a screen from Schmaltz. Jones will dump it to Schmaltz. That ball is out of bounds back to KCK with 2.7. The crowd's not sure, but they're not going to allow the crowd to vote, so KCK will keep the basketball with 2.7 remaining on the game clock in the third quarter. Johnson up with a three. It's up, no good. Offensive rebound stick back by Duke's, no good. And we'll go to the fourth quarter tied at 42.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
And David and Al back with you at the Davis Center. And we're all tied up after 3 quarters of play. State Fair outscored Kansas City, Kansas 13-11 in that third quarter. All tied up at 42, David. So got your work cut out here, buddy. Let's see what. No stress here.
It'll be KCK basketball. Sarah Comas to inbound. Jones playing with 3 fouls. Will operate the point for the Lady Blue Devils. Still out there dribbling around with it. Johnson have to know where she is all the time. She'll attack. The shot is up. No good. But there's a foul called. Madison Johnson will pick that one up here second. They'll send Jada Johnson to the free throw line for a pair. The first one is up and good. She'll have one more.
It's Jada's first free throw attempt, and she gets that one. Lady Blue Devils are 5 out of 10 from the stripe here this afternoon.
The second one is up and good. That'll make them 6 of 11. KG at the point. KG attacks, and she'll draw the foul after the ball movement.
It's going to come down to, it always does, seems like it, David, but free throws, and neither team is doing very well. State for only 2 out of 7 from the stripe.
That'll be the third foul on Comas as the Lady Roadrunners will inbound it. Ship in the corner to KG. Meyer thought about it. She'll step into the mid-range and score it.
That's clutch right there.
She does not play like a freshman, Al. As Jones will just cruise down the floor and lay in, and as nobody stopped the ball for the Lady Roadrunners. Myra Class will have it at the top of the key. Class surveys. Class will attack. The floating layup is up, no good. Ship tried to win the battle for the rebound, but went off her fingertips out of bounds.
Got to like the effort, though. It just hung on the rim and bounced out. So I'm going to see Myra Class. I'd like to see the ball in her hands in this fourth quarter.
Comas back with it for the Lady Blue Devils. Samara Bradley as Jada gives her room. Jada will go straight up, but Bradley lays in it, and she does a nice job controlling her body for the layup. KG waits for the play call. Now she has it. She'll dump it in the high post to Marshall. Marshall's layup is up, no good, but she was fouled. And the clock is still running.
Stops it at 8:09 from the free throw line. Marshall is a 75% free throw shooter. Roadrunners only 2 out of 7 as a team so far.
Marshall knocks that one down. I wonder if they wanted to intentionally run some clock off their Al, or whether that was a.
Not sure.
Regardless, Marshall knocks down both free throws to cut the deficit to 2. Thomas will attack to Johnson. Samara Bradley will make the high post catch once again. She'll step into the paint, spin. The layup is up, no good. Ship will grab the rebound, and Class will gallop into the front court with it as she stops and waits for a play call. Gets a handoff to Nikayla Green. Jada Ship out high with it as they kick it around to KG. Back to Myra. Back to KG. The three is open, no good. Rebounded by Marshall. The shot is up, no good. It'll go out of bounds back to KCK.
Well, the offensive board gave the State Fair Lady Roadrunners a chance for that second shot, just off the fingertips of Jada Ship. Still a great ball game. KCK by 2.
Q Jackson back in the contest for the Lady Roadrunners as Jones operates at the top of the key to Johnson. To Bradley, spin dribble. The shot's up, no good. Rebounds claimed by the Lady Roadrunners, KG to Johnson. They swing it around. Myra thought about it. Myra will attack. Myra will lay the shot up. No good. She's fouled. I believe she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. That's the 4th on Thomas. Schmaltz and Peck back in for the Lady Blue Devils.
Myra is at the free throw line. She is 1 for 2 this afternoon. 10 points on the day.
That one's up and good. Sometimes with shooters like that, I wonder if you're shooting that free throw too close. And Myra will knock down the second one. Sometimes I think Myra would prefer to be about two feet beyond the three-point line with a hand in her face taking a free throw.
Yeah, a lot of them do, that's for sure.
Small to the high post. They wanted to go inside, but the Lady Roadrunners denied it to Jones. Jones off a screen. Johnson will fire the 3 ball up, no good. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall will kick it out and ahead to Class. That was taken away by Johnson as Johnson played a good defensive back roll there and set the pass up. Schmaltz at the free throw line. Peck had to bring that one in from high up on the ladder. Back to Johnson. She'll set things with 14 off a high screen. The three-pointer from Jones is up and good offense there from KCK.
Jones with 14. And you're right, David, that was well done. And 14 for her second 3 ball here this afternoon.
The Lady Roadrunners will swing it around. Myra Class will go behind her back, step between 2 defenders and lay it in.
Wow, that was impressive. Left-handed off the dish, 14 points for the freshman out of Tipton.
Lady Roadrunners going to stop on this end with Johnson. Johnson will attack. Schmaltz, the free throw line jumper is up and good. Both teams just trading blows back and forth. KG will attack and go to the free throw line for a pair. Schmaltz will pick up that foul, her second. 4th team foul of the quarter for KCK. The free throw is up and good from KG. She'll have one more.
2 out of 3 from the stripe for Kayla Green.
The second one is also up and good. Thomas will check back in with 4 fouls, so that might be a matchup the Lady Roadrunners could take advantage of on the other end. The Lady Roadrunners will throw on a little soft press here. And we'll have a timeout called on the floor by KCK. The Lady Roadrunners trail this good ball game by 1, 53-52 with 5:11 remaining in the fourth and final period of regulation.
Your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
And we're back at the Davis Center. Quite a ball game going on. It's been back and forth. Neither team has had a lead bigger than 5 here today. Right now, Kansas City, Kansas, the Lady Blue Devils with a 1-point lead, 53-52.
And the basketball in possession of the Lady Blue Devils. Johnson will have it. Off a screen. They kick it back out to Jones, who's done the majority of the work at point guard today. A backdoor cut to Johnson. She gets it back, fires a deep three-point shot, spins around and out. They'll get a foul on Dukes over the back, I believe. Al trying to battle for the offensive rebound.
That's a big foul there. That is foul number 5 for Kansas City, Kansas. That puts State Fair on the line, the double bonus for the rest of this ball game. State Fair has hit their last 6 free throws.
Madison up with the first one, is up and good. She'll have one more. The 5th point for Johnson today. The second one is up off the front rim short, rebounded by Dukes. Jada Johnson will throw it to Jones in the front court. Jones shuffles her feet, and they'll call a reach-in foul on Nikayla Green. Too much contact, high for the officials' liking, I guess.
Yeah, second team foul for State Fair. And the Lady Blue Devils will toss it in. 20 on the shot clock.
Bradley will, KCK will trigger that one in. Hide it, Johnson. Back to Jones to reset things with 15 on the shot clock. Johnson will attack. Go the goal lane and score. And she got the mismatch there with Q trying to do the defensive assignment. She was just able to be just a step quicker.
Johnson had 8 points in the first half. She's got 7 so far in the second, total of 15. And to the free throw line where she shoots it at 72%.
That one will spin out. Rebounded by Dukes. Dukes will stick it back up and miss, but she's fouled. Free throw rebounding has become important now as they were able to create another possession for KCK.
Alexis Dukes is 2 out of 2 on the afternoon. Steps in as Jada Ship comes back in.
Ship will try to help secure the rebounds for the Lady Roadrunners. That shot just barely trickles off the front of the rim. Dukes will have another. That one also spins off. Marshall's the only one up there to grab that rebound for the Lady Roadrunners. Nikayla Green. Back to Marshall. Marshall will attack. Dump it to Jada Ship. Nice look by Tenila.
That was great. Great teamwork. Extra pass. 7 points for Jada Ship.
Green out harassing Jones. Jones will find Thomas. Schmaltz on the post. Over Ship. She'll turn and score.
Jalen Schmaltz is tough in the lane. She's got 6 points. That's her average per ball game.
They try to go in the post to Ship again. Nice look over across to Marshall. Marshall leaves her defender. Missed the shot, got her a rebound, missed it again, but she drew a foul on the second opportunity.
Pretty tough in the lanes. Both teams have very physical post players. Marshall being one of them to the free throw line. She's 2 out of 2 here today.
This game has been physical all the way around, not for the faint of heart. The officials called a flop. Marshall's free throw spins out. She'll have one more. Marshall split the pair of free throws. Their team down one. The Lady Roadrunners will throw in a little token. Full court pressure. Ship with a steal as the outlet pass was a little bit too long. Back to KG. Back to Myra as they play catch with it to Johnson. Myra will fire the deep three. It's up just a little bit long. Rebounded by KCK, 2-on-1 the other way. Johnson's layup is up and good.
Ran that to perfection. 17 points for Jada Johnson.
Tenila Marshall will attack on KCK, but the shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Dukes. The Lady Roadrunners not gotten a whole lot out of their last couple offensive possessions. KCK will use some clock. Johnson, you have to know where she is at all times. Dukes will attack, step through, flip up a shot to draw the foul. As I call the foul on the floor. Madison Johnson will pick up her third foul. But Thomas Johnson Nash is back in the contest for Lady Roadrunners.
Dukes is a freshman from McPherson, Kansas. 2 out of 3 from the stripe.
Dukes will miss the free throw and have one more. Lady Roadrunners trail by 3 with 2:38 remaining in the fourth period. The free throw for Dukes is up and good. The Lady Blue Devils lead by 4. Nikayla Green will have it at the top of as the Lady Roadrunners will draw the foul with Johnson Nash, and she'll head to the free throw line.
Physical on each end of the floor, David, and both teams would either, in their behalf, would like to have the charge called or the blocking. It goes both ways here this afternoon. To the free throw line is Johnson Nash.
The free throw is off the front rim. She'll have one more. Johnson Nash will roll that one in to split the pair of free throws with her team down 3 against a full court press. Jones will break that. Jayla Johnson as they swing it around back to Jones. Jones on the back door to Dukes. Kicked back out to Jones. Off a screen with 4. Jones goes lane, missed the shot. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Jones. The body's all over the place. Jada Ship has it. She smartly will get that off to Myra. The post pass was stolen away by KCK as they tried to go to Ship again, but KCK was right there for the takeaway on the block. And we have a timeout, KCK, 60-57 with a minute 37 remaining.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops.
Well, a minute 37 left in this ball game, and back and forth we go. State Fair has been troubled in the second half with missed shots from point-blank range and some unforced turnovers. Let's see what the final 90 seconds can do.
KCK to inbound it here to Jones with Green out on her. Johnson will attack against Johnson. Ship cuts her off, back to Jones. Jones on the drive, step back, jumper up, no good. Another offensive rebound for KCK. Duke sticks it back up and good.
Duke's average is 6 rebounds per ball game. She's got 6 here today.
Green will go for the layup. It's missed out of bounds to back to Lady Roadrunner. She'll have to move swiftly here with about a minute remaining. That pass was tapped away by Jones, and they say it went off class. Coach Collier would like a timeout to have a discussion with her team, trailing by 5 with a minute 7 remaining in the fourth quarter.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archived games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
KCK basketball with a minute 7 remaining. Coach Collier is going to go to the full court pressure with her team, needing to create some extra possessions. Thomas will get trapped in the corner. She'll get out of it. A long pass back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz is down there wide open as KCK did a nice job handling the pressure, and Schmaltz finished the play. KG back with it under a minute. Deep 3 from Class, spins out up, no good. It should stay with the Lady Roadrunners with 50.3 seconds remaining. The Lady Roadrunner went to the pressure, but KCK did a nice job handling it to create the easy opportunity. Another 3 in the corner for Class is up, no good. Rebounded by KCK. Madison Johnson went for the tie-up, but she'll get called for the foul with 45 seconds remaining. With their team down 64-57 and more free throws to be shot. That's the 4th on Johnson so far in the contest. As KCK will, everybody except for the shooter, Dukes, back off the free throw line.
Dukes is 3 out of 6 from the stripe. 3 out of 7.
The first shot is off the front rim, no good. The Lady Roadrunners need to move really quickly now. That free throw is up and good. Coach Collier will call a timeout to advance the basketball with her team trailing 65-57 with 45 seconds remaining.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our #1 priority is the health and well-being of our patients and the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners! Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
We have 45 seconds to go in this ball game, and David, the Roadrunners have not been in this position all season. Down by 8 with only 45 seconds to go. And quick timeout by Coach Collier to see what the Roadrunners can do here late.
They wanted to advance the basketball as you can in women's basketball. Johnson to inbound. She's looking, surveying to KG. KG to Myra. Myra will tee up the deep three that's up, no good. Rebounded by KCK's, and they'll be fouled in the backcourt as the Lady Roadrunners are going to try to stretch this out and try to force KCK to make some free throws. Johnson Nash will pick up the foul, her second. Send Jones to the free throw line for a pair.
Lady Blue Devils this afternoon, 8 out of 18 as a team from the free throw line.
That one spins out and then rolls back in. A 4-possession game for the Lady Roadrunners. Another timeout from Coach Collier to advance the basketball. Her team trailing by 10, 67-57 with 35.3 remaining in the fourth quarter.
One thing I've noticed, David, is some of the stats, especially for Kansas City, Kansas, coming into this afternoon's ball game. Lady Blue Devils were giving up 20 turnovers per ball game, just turning the ball over. Today, only 9 unofficially, but it's cutting them in half when you can do that and then force the other team, State Fair in this case, 15 turnovers. The advantage your way. State Fair's led on the boards here this afternoon, but have missed too many open shots. And of course, late Myra Class is trying to do it all by herself and is shooting the threes and a tough luck shooting there. So State Fair behind the 8 ball here, down by 10, but not a lot of time to go.
KCK's done a nice job taking away the post, especially in the second half. 2 defenders around all the time. And with down 10 like that, it kind of takes your post out of the game. Johnson to inbound it. Class back to Johnson. Deep three on the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Ship. Ship surrounded by 2 players. Dished it off to Q. The shot's up, no good. Back to Ship. The ball's loose on the baseline. Schmaltz timeout. KCK to save the possession with 21.1 seconds remaining. And the Lady Roadrunner still down 10.
Well, there's another example, a couple of missed shots, although very well defended by the Lady Blue Devils, but State Fair has missed in the second half 5 that I can remember, just close shots from point blank range. Jada Ship with 7 points, but she has 10 rebounds in this ball game for State Fair. Roadrunners are led in scoring by Myra Class's 14. 10 for McClure in the ball game. And State Fair as a team is 11 out of 18 from the free throw line, as we see the State Fair Spirit squad here doing a great job as always. For the Kansas City, Kansas Lady Blue Devils, they're led in scoring by Jada Johnson, 17, backed up by Victoria Jones's 15 in the ballgame. That's the big duo there. Both sophomores and very great athletes for Kansas City, Kansas. Meanwhile, Samaya Bradley with 11 points, 8 for Jalen Smoltz off the bench for head coach Martina Mihalovic.
And the first three players you just listed there are their three leading scorers. So their three big guns have got the job done today.
They have. State Fair is going to drop their first ball game of the season. They'll drop to 10-1. A big win for Kansas City, Kansas, as they come in with a 6-5 record. It's a poster type win for them here, going to 7-5 on the season.
Dukes to inbound it to Johnson, defended by Johnson, to Jones. The Lady Roadrunners aren't going to foul here. They are going to try to go for the steal. Back to Johnson. KCK will just run the clock out here, and they'll emerge with a 10-point victory and a 67-57 win. Now they're going to say there's a shot clock violation with 5/10 remaining.
So State Fair looking for that 10-point shot here, David.
I don't know if Coach Collier's got that one in the playbook or not. We'll see right here. And now that will officially end it. The Lady Roadrunners dropped their first contest of the season, 67-57 to a good Kansas City, Kansas ball club.
Very, very good. As the Lady Blue Devils go to 7-5 on the season. State Fair never did get things going here this afternoon. A lot of unforced errors. Did well on the glass, but missed a lot of point-blank shots. Wouldn't call them easy. They're just close, and they just wouldn't fall throughout the ball game. State Fair was led in scoring by Myra Class. She had 14 points, a couple of threes here this afternoon, but as a team, State Fair did not shoot well from beyond the arc, as they normally do. Typically shooting 30% from beyond the arc. It was way below that here this afternoon. Meanwhile, Kamora McClure with 10 points. 7 points for Jada Ship, and she had 10 rebounds here this afternoon. Q Jackson with 4 points, but she had 7 rebounds as well. State Fair from the free throw line, 11 out of 18 on the day. Meanwhile, 10 out of 20 for KCK. As we said, they were led in scoring by Jada Johnson, 17, 15 for Jones, and 11 for Bradley. And a nice win for head coach Martina Mihalovic here this afternoon. State Fair trailed throughout this ball game, David, just couldn't get over the hump, could they?
Yeah, they got close, but every time they would need a defensive stop, KCK would hit a big shot to keep the Lady Roadrunners just out of reach.
And if you look at it from a season standpoint, State Fair with their first loss, they still off to a great start. But really, David, this is, from my perspective, it's a good ball game before you head into region play, because the region is very, very tough.
Yeah, the region is solid up and down with two teams in the national poll this week, I believe, and some other teams that are in the area. So this will be a good learning experience going into finals week. The Lady Roadrunners do have a pair of JV games to round out the first semester schedule on the road, and then we come back and almost jump right into region play. I think there's one game before region play, but things are about to become more interesting and tougher.
Yeah, when you look at the region too, you've got some teams that are in the top 20, so very quality teams, and the Roadrunners are one of those, and that ought to be good region play coming up after the Christmas break coming up real soon. Well, a tough one here for State Fair as they lose at 67-57 from the Davis Center here this afternoon. Like these afternoon games, they had a great crowd.
Yeah, they had a nice crowd for a single game, and hopefully they'll come back and help us fill the building in the second semester.
State Fair drops at 67-57. Lady Roadrunners are now 10-1 on the season. Good ball game for the Kansas City, Kansas Lady Blue Devils, who now go to 7-5. For David, I'm Al, and hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend, everyone. So long from the Davis Center.